Now, the really cool thing about the SNV4 Pros is that they natively read Profi file setups. So if you go over to Kyberphonic and check out the Old Kights, this is a bunch of really cool sound fonts. These are his kind of own take on these sounds, which is really cool, and some of these are banging. Now, the ones I want to install are the Prodigal Butcher, which is a really cool Darth Revan sound font. And the other one I was really digging is the Shadow Hand. It's got this kind of sizzly hum. It's got this like electricity sound, and it's really cool. So I want to install that. And there's 2 music sound packs as well, but I'm not going to play any of them because I don't want to get any copyright hits. So what we're going to do, we have our batteries out. I'm going to remove the SD card. And then the next thing you want is some sort of SD card reader to get it into your computer. Now, I don't have any USBs on here. These are all USB-Cs, but my computer does have a card reader itself. So I have tons of these laying around because they usually come with these SD cards. So let's plop that in there. Now, before you do anything, the card you just put into your computer, make a backup of. So right here is the backup folder I just made. We're just gonna grab everything, drag and drop over, and back everything up. So we got everything backed up. Now we can kind of alter the SD card. If for whatever reason we need to go back, we've got that backup, we can just drag back over. Now we're gonna add 1 sound font to each one of these cards. So let's add 30. Now I'm gonna copy one of these README files over it. That's basically just a file with the name of font, and we're going to call this Revan. Okay. All right, so you can see it here, now labeled as Revan. Now, all you're going to do is drag and drop everything inside the Profi folder for whatever sound font you're using. We're using the Prodigal Butcher, which is Revan. Go into Profi and just drag and drop everything into that new folder that you just made. All right, and that's all you have to do. Let's get this card out of here and do it one more time for the other sound font. All right, then we're gonna go to our backup folder. We'll name this one Revan 2. And again, just copy that text file, pop that right in there. And we're gonna name this one Shadow Hand. And same thing, go into whatever sound font that you chose, go into Profi, highlight everything, and drag and drop it right on over into that new folder. All right, and that is that. So when we're looking for our sound fonts, we're gonna be looking for this font.
My apprentice, Darth Bandon.
Okay, and then we're gonna be looking for this font.
Darth Revan.
And that's it. Let's get this card back into the other lightsaber and give this thing a try.
Power on.
Anakin.
All right, well, the next thing we have to do, so this is a little bit of a process though, because now we're gonna have to go into the app for each one and activate the sound font. So let's open up our Force Park V2 app. Now the SNV4 Pro only allows you to activate 25 fonts. So you can see here's all your fonts here, and you can see the stars next to them. So those are the ones that are activated. And if you want to add anything else, you can't. So you'd have to deactivate something else. So down here, you'll see what we installed here. This is the Shadow Hand. Now the little text file that we put into the folder is what this is reading. So let's go up here and turn off some of these other fonts here. So all you have to do is click on in and click the star, and that will deactivate. All right, and then let's activate what we just put on here. This one had the Shadow Hand. So let's go on up there, and we are activated.
Tell me, Master, what my apprentice, Darth Bandon.
There we go. All right, so that is installed now. I just want to change the color. Make this one red. There we go. And the last thing I'm going to want to do here is go on into my data, and we're going to adjust the blade size. So right over here, you have light length. So you can see that adjusts how much of the blade actually gets turned on. So this is a 32-inch blade, so I know that's somewhere around the low hundreds. I'll tap down. And I'm watching the tip of the blade there. So it's always around like 115-ish. All right, so that looks about good, 117. Now, I don't think it'd be really cool, maybe we have really slow blades that come out. So open speed, let's go down to, I don't know, 2. That's really cool. All right, I like that. And then off speed, let's go down to 3. Nice, all right. All right, Lightsaber 1 is all set up. So all you have to do now is the same exact configurations to your other hilts. Activate your font, set up your blades, your blade length, and you're good to go.